All right. So here is upstairs closet. All car siding. Thinking about, I think they painted white would look pretty good. Sanding these floors. They don't look too bad. I think if you sand them and cleared them, I've seen them before. They look a little different, but they don't look bad. This is the third upstairs bedroom. Obviously tear out all the ceiling. We've had a few stains where obviously we've had some leaks. I'm going to have to check the report to see when the last time the roof was repaired. So probably drywall and then just some lights. Probably 2 lights in here. Maybe a third over here for the staircase. Obviously paint the staircase. We got living room, kitchen, double window, double wide window. There's your front door and the closet. And I would assume that you're going to use this for your entertainment area. All new paint, obviously. Kitchen cabinets. They are what they are. I would say probably at least paint them and put new door fronts on. Or at least maybe some design on the door fronts and new hardware. Gonna have to get new countertops, new sink. These windows don't seem to be very bad throughout the house. They're definitely older. They seem like nicer windows, just that no one ever, on some of the ones upstairs, no one seemed to take the time to even stain them. Obviously they haven't been upkept after that. Probably do can lights in this room. Probably can lights in here while we're at it. We'll probably have to move this cabinet because this is, I think, wider than a normal range. Smaller refrigerator spot. I almost wonder if it would make more sense to put the range over here where the refrigerator was at and then put the refrigerator over here on the other side so that you got your counter spot with your range. Here's the staircase down to the basement where we're seeing most of the problems. This is hopefully why we can get a decent price on this place. There's going to be these walls. It looks really bad. Obviously, they've had some water running over electrical. I would recommend a new panel at least. There's horizontal cracks running about that length across this back wall. That actually doesn't look too bad. Obviously, you don't know how far this wall is bowing until we actually run a laser down it. This driveway wall looks pretty good. The only problems that I really see is in the next room over. And we got, again, kind of the same issue. We got the horizontal crack running up to the window, and then it stair steps up. So this wall is obviously moving in a little bit as well. A lot of water. Instead of actually fixing it, they decided to just add caulk to try to make it all right. I think this would actually be a usable room once we get the water situation figured out. Maybe even throw a sump in. I don't know if that's necessarily going to be an issue. I'd have to check with, I have a guy that works for Thrasher that would let me know on whether or not that would be something we would need to do. Doesn't look too bad in there. It's just a little alcove. This is where your front porch comes up. We got, I don't even know, some kind of boiler. Obviously, I don't know if it even really does anything anymore. Here's your HVAC system. 89. So that thing's old. Obviously, that's not the way that's supposed to be. Hot water heater just needs to be replaced. I don't even really know how old it is, but they're only supposed to last about 8 years. Again, water in the corner, no downspout, no way to kick it off. And this is where all that water runs against the side of the house until it reaches around the corner. So, recommend after we know that the water issue's fixed would be to go ahead and try to clean up the walls and paint them, caulk any of the cracks, make sure we get something sealant that's going to make sure that water can't penetrate. The other thing we want to look for, looks like we've already added in some copper pipe. The cast iron going out to the street. There's not any big trees in the front yard. That would just be a gamble on whether or not it's good. I'm saying that could be. I've also heard of ways of lining it if they're not too terribly destroyed. Got some repairs, obviously. The tub upstairs. But then that galvanized should probably be replaced, just so that you don't have to deal with it at the point that we're going to be pulling stuff out. I would recommend all the galvanized to be removed from the home. Doesn't look like there's much though. All right. Wonder if you have any of that nice textured walls in your home. It's pretty cool, huh? All right. Let's check out the bathroom. These doors are cool. They're gonna look nice, cleaned up. Some gross stuff. But tear the vanity out, all this tile out, flooring out, probably have to build up the subfloor a little bit. And do some kind of laminate, I would guess. We could do tile, we'd see what that would cost. It might not be too bad. I do have some stuff that I can get really cheap, so. All right. Other than that, not a big fan of the archway. Leaves it a little outdated. This room has some water damage in the ceiling and a crack. Looks like it ended up doing that to the floor. It looks salvageable. It's kind of a dartboard there. Probably won't come back to perfect. But in the price range we're looking, I think we'll be fine. Obviously paint. Again, windows don't look terrible. Regular size closet. Then here is